I set out today to play a little Bubsy on the Atari Jaguar and really sit down, get to the nitty-gritty, and review that game. Well, after I died about 40 times in a row, I was ready to flip out before I realized I don't want to review this game. Hey, I'm the Game Collector, and this is Second Opinion Games, and today we're going to review Flip Out for the Atari Jaguar.
Second Opinion Games.
Well, I'm not sure what can be said about Flip Out, other than it's not your average puzzle game. This puzzle game has personality, and a lot of it to spare. You realize it right away when you're on some type of cheese stage, and there's aliens all around, and you immediately set out and break your puzzle pieces. And then you try and figure out exactly what the heck you're actually supposed to do in this game. But before you know it, you start getting the hang of it. And then when you start getting the hang of it, the game just decides to throw you a curveball. In the second stage, you're dealing with some aliens, trying to flip them with some of your problems. And then you start noticing some of the aliens start hindering you and trying to mess you up. And then that's when you realize this game isn't going to be nearly as easy as you thought it was. Matter of fact, for me it took about 2 hours to get through almost every stage in the game, but the last stage is really boring and may take 3 to 4 hours just to complete the 5 levels that make up the last stage. I'm really not going to show it very much because how tedious it is, but trust me, it's boring and you really don't want to do it. However, leading up to that final stage, you'll probably have a blast or get really frustrated. It really depends on how you look at these puzzle games. I honestly love puzzle games, and I love the personality this game has. Even down to the sound design, where sometimes you flatten an alien and it makes sort of a fart noise. For a while, I thought the aliens even were farting. Because mostly, I zone out when I play this game. Matter of fact, that is the best way for me to play. If I try and think about it too much, I am simply not going to pass the level. If I cruise on autopilot and let my hands just have my way with the controller, the way they do, I'm going to clear the level. Maybe not the first time, but after the third or fourth time, I'll finally get it. Matter of fact, that is something that I notice with Flip Out. Sometimes I think the game starts taking it easy on you. If you die 4 or 5 times on a level, then they stop pissing with you so much and allow you to actually beat the level and move on. From what I can tell, the game features 2 music tracks. One that gets through all the way through the end of the game, and 1 music track for the last level. It's really not that bad, it's just not enough to be super good. For a puzzle game, it's alright and serviceable. Also, you'll notice that you have up to 5 save points. But if you're really good, you only really need the 1 because you can go back and play through levels when you want. And there is a good variety of levels for this style of puzzle game. I mean, even has Mount Rushmore, where you have to move the pieces around. Honestly, I almost gave up here on this stage, but I just had to keep on seeing what the game was going to throw at me. I even looked up cheat codes to skip levels. However, I could not get a single cheat code to work, which means I had to do the work and really learn this game inside and out. And I'm really glad I did. I enjoy every minute I spent with Flip Out. I just wish there was more levels and maybe they switch it up a little bit less, then maybe I can enjoy it a bit more. Overall, I think the game is pretty short, and sometimes when I'm flipping my pieces up, they would just break and I really wouldn't quite know why they did it. But that happened mid to late in the game, and it was probably my fault because there's crazy aliens all over the place. Maybe one of them just smashes my pieces. If you're a beginner and you're watching me play this, you're going to think this makes absolutely no sense when you watch it. However, if you sat down and played this game yourself and really taken the time to get good, then you're going to know exactly what I'm doing with the footage in front of you. So, sit down, take your time, learn the game inside and out, and have a great day. And certainly don't flip out. but definitely get this game. It's probably $20 to $25 now, and I think it's only going to go up from here. So, buy it today. But that's just my opinion. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you like this video, please subscribe, and remember we are trying to get through every single Atari Jaguar game, which means eventually I'm gonna have to go back to Bubsy. Hopefully no time soon, but probably. So, again, thanks for watching.